And welcome to another episode of Lego Build. What? No way. Someone's crazy. Someone is crazy. Like always, let me just go do the final touch-ups. Hope everyone's having a good day. I'm having a good day. All right, let's do this. Content. Give me live. Boom! I just have to fill in the last final stuff because you know what? Whatever. It is what it is. Y'all sees. Alright. And like always, we are on Rumble, X, and the YouTube. Because we're that cool. Oh, yeah. You never know who might stop by. Ooh. All right. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Let me do the final touch-ups here. Yeah. I'm just sending this out to a few people right quick. See, I was doing this very, short. Yeah. I'm not prepared. All right, not that. This, Steve. There you go. Boom. There. What up, John? I just sent you the stream. We're doing this guy. Yeah. The Mustang. It goes a vroom vroom. Because we are cool like that. I hope you're doing good, John. I am trying to do as much streaming as I possibly can, so that way I can get monetized on YouTube. I'm trying to get the hours up. It's a lot of work, that is for sure. Oh, you talking about the Yankees? Hey, Susanna. How are you doing? Okay, that's a lot for one bag. All right. Yeah, it's time to build. Boop, 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 boop. So I went. So I have a friend at my church that is a Yankees fan, and I'm a Red Sox fan. Um, I forgot they were playing in the series, and he's trying to communicate with me and stuff. I didn't see how bad 14-4. Screw that. Here's not doing anything. Oh, I will. I can talk about the new Beverly Hills Cop movie if anybody wants me to, and I can see if anybody wants to join on for Lego build. But I can talk about Beverly Hills Cop, that movie. I did watch the new one. Oh crap! Not this one. This one. So, what did you think, John? What did you think? I want to get your opinion. Oh, for Pete's sake! Oh, you did a watch party. Oh, okay. Did people like it when they were watching it? Okay, I'll give you my honest opinion on it. After I find this, here it is. Right here. I did not watch a watch party. I pretty much just watched it on my LDJ Free the Net. Well, howdy. I got it from here. Hey, how you doing? There we go. Oh, I grew up on Beverly Hills Cops. It was dog crap. That whole movie was just terrible. Well, howdy there, LDG. Hashtag free the net. Come on. But yeah, Beverly Hills Cop was complete and utter dog shit. Really? Is that what am I doing? What? No. Oh, I see what I did wrong here. I had high hopes for this one, and when I don't know how else to explain the utter crap that I saw. It's because here's the thing. There's only a couple scenes I like in it. I was talking to Tom Connors about this. Him and I were going back and forth. He's like, I didn't want to tell you because I know what would happen. I was like, thank God. Uh, we were having pretty fun last night. Tim and I talking. It was pretty fun. Yeah, there was only two scenes I liked about the movie. It was the opening hockey scene, which is hilarious. Because you could tell, it's like when I was watching that, I was like, okay, like he was trying to make him say a certain word, and it was funny. I liked it. And then there was another scene where the helicopter scene. I thought it was the two funniest things. The helicopter scene, it's a scene that reminded me of what Gary and I would do. It was a funny scene. I liked it. Other than that, it was a pile of what the stupid. It just, I don't know. Had a lot to do with his daughter and crap. And I was like, this is terrible. So that's my thought of it. It was just, some people liked it, and then I get why some people would. It's not fully woke, but it's enough to be like, we don't care about Alex anymore. So it was just like, yeah. But if anybody else, ooh, Suzanne, John, LDG, if you have seen the new Beverly Hills Cop, let me know and let me know what you thought of it. Yeah, and who's the mother? Like, that's one thing I want to know. I even said that at the end. I told that to my wife. I was like, who's the mom? Like, I was like, what? So, I don't know. Yeah, it was pretty cringe. It was, you could, I had a feeling that at least Eddie Murphy was trying, but they just didn't. I don't know. It was rough. All around, just a rough movie. It just, I don't know. I was disappointed. But at least Eddie Murphy's character was a little bit like Alex from the original movies. I'll give him that a little. I know at the very end, I was hoping he was going to do the banana. I was hoping he was going to pull a banana out, and Tom Connor said that would kind of ruined it. But right at the end, I was like, no, I think it would have been funny because it's paying homage to the original. He's like, yeah, I I like the racial tension in the hockey scene at the beginning. I like that. I like those types of movies where it's like comedy. It's like you just you kind of push the envelope a little bit. I'm going to try to walk the dog. I'll take you. I'll take you with me before the rain short starts. I've got a feeling deep inside. Oh yeah, that's right. I've got a feeling I can't hide. Oh no, no, oh no, oh what? Huh? What? Ooh, brother. In a world. We are building the Mustang GT because it's cool, man. It's cool. Let everyone know about this. This is probably the most unwoke, hilarious, unscripted show you'll ever get. Um, because we're cool that way. That's just how we are. We are cool as a cucumber. Oh, it's the Beatles song. I'm not a Beatles fan. No, I'm not a Beatles fan. I'm a Johnny Cash fan. I got a feeling. I don't know why I'm singing. All right. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, okay. Now we got it. Yeah, I just never been a Beatles fan. It's one of those things where I'm like, it's if you like it, you like them. I just never got into it because I don't think I don't know. I don't know why I never did. In college, I dated a lot of girls that liked the Beatles. I'm trying to find this One Piece. One Piece. There it is. I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan. Love me some Michael Jackson music. And Prince. I like Prince. Prince is good. Johnny Cash is okay. So here's the thing. I grew up on Johnny Cash. Like every album, like it's ridiculous. I will say this. Um, the Post Malone is probably the closest thing we're going to get to a Johnny Cash, because Johnny Cash can do every single type of genre just about, and Post Malone is kind of the same way. So I think that's why I like Post Malone, and he's very talented in that sense. Have you heard of Johnny Cash using Barbie Girl? Yes, I have. I think it's hilarious. I think that is so cool that they did that. I think I've rebuilt this Mustang. Oh, I don't know. A lot. Yeah, I'm not all gun ho on AI, but when it comes to the music side of it, I think it's pretty cool because it's giving you a taste of like if Johnny Cash did this, or if like any other band, like it was what was it? It was Michael Jackson doing Freddie Mercury stuff, and they switched those around. Oh, it's so cool. I got chills doing from that. That's cool. I like the Queen. Queens are good. Did I do this right? I don't know. Yes, I did. Yeah, I've seen the fake news AI ones. Those are funny. Here, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna send the link out to some people. If they want to join, they're more than welcome to join. Trying to get Wes Cable to come on to the Lego build because he's showing some interest in it. All right, now I gotta find the right one. Oh yeah. If it was up to me, it would be a few years do films that were never made, or films that were made but with different people in the roles. Say Casablanca starring Ronald Reagan. Now, would Ronald Reagan be a good pick? That's an interesting. What about Sean Connery? Ah, Sean Connery in that role. I think that would be better. Yeah, but Humphrey Bogart, man, oof, that man. All right. Am I money? Wait a minute. Okay, 2-2. There. Oh, I gotta push in. That's what I gotta do. There we go. All right, I'm looking for a P. Where are you? Come out, wherever you are. They would have to have been around or up for the part type job that were never made. I think Sean Connery in Casablanca would have been awesome. There we go. And if you're just tuning in, thank you for joining us on this good Sunday afternoon of Lego Build, where I'm building a Mustang GT. And I'm dropping pieces already. Come on, man. We're on streaming on both Rumble, YouTube, and ZX. Because we're cool that way, man. We cool. Ooh, that would be good. That would be interesting. I need one longer. I need one longer. Cool. All right. I think this is the front. I think it is. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think this is. I'm building the front section here. We're about to find out. Yeah. And oh, I keep forgetting to do that one piece. Every time I rebuild this, I keep forgetting to do this guy here. This goes here. I don't know why. I just do. There we go. Bingo. We're getting somewhere. Uh-oh, someone DM'd me. I'm popular. Ah. Is that what you did? Alright, I'll check my Twitter. Well, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I am. I'm speaking everyone's language. I'm doing it's one of the new, like, 5-year-old Mustang. Welcome, Herc. You could smell the gasoline coming from YouTube's. And you're like, I gotta join. Man, there's a lot of little pieces. That's what I'm building so far. I think this is the front end. I think. Yeah. I'm dealing with my lower back. But yeah, Suzanne, if they get back to you and they want to hop on, more than welcome. I think Canadian Spider-Man he's doing like an RV thing, I think. I don't know. Because he's so cool. Yeah, it goes right there. Yeah, it goes right here. There it is. Calling out Kapapu. Thinking about shaving the beard. I don't know. There's a random thought. Come on. did I put this on? Hold up. Let me check something right quick. I may have put one piece. Yeah, I did do it wrong. Whoops. There we go. Herc said, Steve, if you ever can find a second, here's a link to my YouTube that explains all about my Mark 1. The videos are only about 10 minutes long. Highly. Oh, hold on. Here, send the put the link in there in the YouTube chat, and then I can put it into the Rumble chat also. So I need 2 of those. Ooh, chocolate ice cream. I can't have ice cream. I know, I'm weird that way. The cool thing is, once you've done enough Legos, all right. If you want, you can even DM me on X, and I can send it out. The reason why is I don't have my keyboard with me right now. That's the only reason why. And I'm sweating like a pig. Ho, ho, ho. Here, this is what we're going to do. I will find it. Watch this. Man, dogs barking outside. Is it this one? I think if it's this one, I will yeah. It's kind of fitting because this coming Tuesday we're talking about cars. See? Yeah. Things, for some reason, men love cars. And we're going to talk about it. I think I've done 2 or 3 episodes already of doing car talks on my show. And we're bringing it back because maybe everyone likes it. Yes, I did. I did see it. I gotta do this, Steve. All right. So there is one thing I never actually add. There's a little thing that at the end of this that pushes this down and makes it drive. I just never really installed it because it looks ugly. Yeah, so it does go like that. All right. Oh, it goes on like that. All right. I hope I set that in right. Yeah, no problem, man. I like supporting other channels. I do. I think, especially if it's something really intriguing, I will support the crap out of it. Because there's something about people who do what they like to do, like hobbies, man. I will support it. I think it's cool. I think everyone should do hobbies. So it's gonna go like that. See, I wanted to watch it. I had church, so I wasn't able to actually go watch the stream. I'm gonna go watch it again. Um, I was very excited about that one. But yeah, he's another guy you should go check out. If you like Legos, man, check it out. It's cool, man. They are fun, especially when you have kids yelling in the background for the dogs. No! I am sweating. Holy buckets. Oh, something popped up. Okay, cool. So it is that. All right, cool. I subscribe to you. Ooh, that is such a nice car. The Mach 1. It is glorious. I had a buddy of mine when I lived in Nebraska. He had the Challenger, and it was nice. That was a nice one. But see, so John, you say Lego streams are just generally fun. They are. Here's the thing. It's also the most relaxing thing you can do. Yes, I've been frustrated and trying to build things here and there, but in general, it's such a fun time. Now, did I put I think I did put no. Here's this one. I may have. I'll snag two from here. I'll slip in here. So what year, Kirk, is your favorite Camaro? You just saw a piece, Steve. Where is it? I don't know, man. Yeah, 68. That's yep. We're on the same boat on that one. Ah, poop. There it is. My brother had a Camaro, and it was fun. I just like sports cars, like muscle cars. Like John Wick's muscle car is pretty cool. Yeah, the new one is pretty cool. There's the seats. There's the piece I was looking for. That goes here. Steve Harlem has the yellow Lego head that sorts the size of the block with Shaker racks. Yeah, I've seen that. I want to get one. Organization, man. Organization. One, two, three, four. Here, I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to share the link out to some people. Because I can. There. What is it? Trans Am. Ooh, Trans Am's nice. I like that. I want to get there is the Lego set where it's the Camaro and the Mustang. I want to get those. I want to add those to the collections of the car. But I'm thinking about doing. Oh crap! Hold on. Yeah, I'm thinking about making a video of all the Legos I have on a stream. I'm thinking about doing that down the road. It might be after the after. What is it? What am I trying to say? After I do the 12-hour Lego build, I might do a stream of all of them. I might just actually spend the day just building all my Lego sets and then like showing off what I have. And I might actually be building a couple while I do that. I think that'd be kind of cool. Because I didn't realize this. I've been doing Lego builds for a year now, which is really cool. And it's only because of you guys that have been giving support for this. I'm working on it, man. I'm getting there. Like, I remember this. It was June 20th, the 23rd of June last year is when I first did it. It was the Bugatti. And ever since then, people been loving it. They want more of it. I think it's cool, man. Like, I only did the stream just because I was like, yeah, just on a whim. Like, hey, might as well just stream me actually building something, and it's grown to this where sometimes Lego build will be a little bit more popular than Manorama, which hey, it's cool, man. I like the content I want to do is a little bit different. Like I do Manorama. That's pretty much mostly guys watch that show. And then Lego build is more open. And then I do I'll be bringing back cuz some people have been asking about if what happened with the show Men of God. That's going to come back. Um and all these things. So there's a lot of things I like to do that piques interest because I always talk about life skills on my main show, and it's a skill. It doing Legos, it's not really necessarily a skill, but it's more of like it helps your brain function right. It's all the good things that you need, and I think that's what's important. And so that's why I think I do it really is just to say, hey, look, like I'm doing something that's awesome, and yeah. And it doesn't matter if I've done the Lego set. You guys don't even care. You're like, I'll just keep watching what you do because it's the community. That's all. Yeah, community. And so this is gonna go here. Come on. So that's the door. Of course, I mess up a little bit here. Oh, I can slide that. No, I can't. I have to actually take this off. Whoopsie daisies. Yeah, it is. It's just having fun, man. Because this is a different side of me that a lot of people don't know. Like this is stuff I enjoy doing, and a lot of people, everyone knows me from. Some of you guys know me from Twitter. I'm more blunt on X or Twitter, but here it's like this is. I just like to have fun. I'm building something. You're seeing who I actually am naturally. Um, yeah. LOL. I like some of you folks more than my real life friends. um, I'm in the same boat a little bit. There's a few people I'm like, yeah, we're just here to have fun, man. What's up? Oh, sometimes you pinch your own finger. There you go. We're getting there. Orchid's all like, yeah. What's your next? Is the space station your next set that you're doing, or is it going to be a different set? Yeah, there is like I'll be honest. I've been pulled into the online drama and shenanigans, and I've taken part in them. But I've learned it. For me, it takes a little bit longer for me to learn from those things, and I've just gotten to the point where I'm like, man, I got more important things. I got a family. I got shows to do. I'm trying to build a business with Lego build and other things, and so it's just I just kind of move on from them just because it's like, man, that's just drama that we don't need. And sometimes they're fun, but it's just I've learned that for me, having a thick skin is very important. And some people on the interwebs, they don't necessarily have a thick skin as like I do, and so it's like, it's just drama that you don't need, and you just kind of have to be like, you know what, I'm good, and you just avoid them. And it's just, yeah. So it takes me a while to learn. I've learned from those. Explain an online drama. All right. Bickering and fighting over everyone. It's pointless. It's, like everyone fighting, like, how would it be? I guess like if everyone's fighting over a show and it becomes chaotic. It's like, dude, why are we fighting over this? It can be fun where you razz someone up a little bit, but sometimes you have to understand that some people, they don't have a thick enough skin. Like that's, yeah. There you go. There's the back end right there. See, it's looking like a Mustang. Yeah, it's because here's the thing: we're all small channels. We're all small. Like we're not of anyone importance. I'm not someone who's important at all. Like it's just because I'm not. I realize that. I just do a show. I do a couple shows where I'm building Legos. I build a community where people can hang out, be themselves, whatever. If someone wants to come on and troll me, go for it. Like it's because it gives me views. But at the same time, it's a community, and you guys come back and watch this stuff. Not because I think it's not because of me building Legos. It's because of the conversations going on. That's what this is. And they're fun. Some people like doing that. I've gotten tired of it, and so I've moved on from all that stuff. I don't care anymore. Like it takes me a while. You can ask Gary and Andy. It takes a while for me to kind of learn from things, but it's just like, I'm good. Ah, crap. Are we on back? Did I totally miss a piece here, or was it in here? It might be in here. I don't know. Might be this one. Yeah, poop. Did I totally miss a piece here? Okay, so it is. It's right here. Not these. It's the one standing next to my black mouse. But it's, some people like it. Some people like doing the whole view thing. It's like, you know what? Yeah. I just do this stuff because it's fun. You're getting into the world that I enjoy doing. And so if people like it, hey man, it's cool. I don't do it for making money or anything. I just like being around people that have conversations. I just like that. See, I'm a nice guy. All right, how am I doing? 4? 4? Oh, these are the exhausts. The exhaust. Ooh, tonight I'm making pasta. That's really good. I've gotten good at cooking. You know what? I'm going to make an Instagram for Rancor Steve so you guys can follow. If you guys have Instagram, we should do that. You know what? I'm going to do that right now because you know what? I'm cool like that. Buckwheat. Which is tied up to how do I even do this, man? Here. I'm getting the Rancor Instagram because we're cool that way. No. Boop, 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 boop. Ooh, shrimp cooking? Oh, now you're talking. What's up, girl? Cooking. Yeah. That sounds good. Can I sync? I do. Bingo. All right. So if anybody is on Instagram, you can go to rancorsteve. Pretty much what it is. In there, that's where I will do. No, I don't want to do that. I'll do this. So yeah, I just put up a an Instagram account for Rancor Steve. So if you want to follow me, you can. And yes. So there you go. That was harmless. No, I gotta do the longer one. So yeah, I'm gonna. You know what? I will post all my Lego stuff on the Instagram. So if you want to follow me there at Rancor Steve, you're more than welcome to. Because I guess I'm a content creator. Someone told me today I was an influencer. I was like, whoa, let's roll back the clock a bit here. Me, an influencer? You're crazy. You're all crazy. I'm just a guy who builds things, man. Woo, woo, woo. And I like to have fun while I do it, you know. What? I have a follower? No way. Holy crap. All right. Wow, then. Steve, I shaved my head because you influenced me. Now what? You're on your own on that one. Yeah. I love cigars, man. Cigars are awesome. You know what? No one's ever actually said that to me before. I shaved my head because of you. Now what? I don't know. Oh man, that's funny. Am I going like that? What? I don't. Okay. Maybe it is this way. Holy Batman. Johnny said, I collect physical media, play chess, and do my word searches. Most of all, the dog keeps me busy. Dun, 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 dun. I like how there's some pieces missing. We'll find out where they go. There we go. You know what? I'll post something. You're all a bunch of cuckoos. Here, I'll post a picture. Here we go. You didn't shave your head. Yeah, I got your messages, guys. So yeah, I'm on Instagram now. I did have a Rancor Steve Instagram. It went nowhere, so I decided not to use it. But here I am again using it because why not? Yeah. I was just blessed with a nice head. I do actually need to shave my head. The hair's getting a little long. I got this going on here. I'm just trying to, shave it off. Shave it all off now. When my kids went for a visit with his mom, come back bald. She said he had lice. He didn't. She just wanted to mess up school photos and our family photos. Well, myself and the other kids all shaved our. Oh yeah. Here's what I thought. The day I start having kids, when they get to a certain age, I will shave this. I'll do a clean shave, and I don't know if I'll show a video because if I have kids, I want to keep them private just because our internet and all that stuff works out for him. All that stuff. I'm very protective of my family when it comes to what I do streaming. Um, there's some things I want to keep as a private life thing, but I want to do that just to mess with the kids. I've seen the videos. If you haven't, go check them out. They're hilarious. Kids all traumatized. My wife's like, please don't do that. I was like, I can't promise you anything. But yeah, it's how I ended up getting bald. Well, I was balding already, but I made a bet with my buddy, who I'm actually going to see in October. I'm going to Texas, and he he's a huge German fan in soccer, and I'm a big England fan. So my team that I like did not make it to that far in World Cup. So we made a deal if your team, and I picked Argentina. If I won, I would have waxed his entire back. If he won, he would shave my head. Turns out the bet was perfect because ended up losing, but I mean, I look good bald. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like to be all like, look at me, but I'm not gonna lie, man. I worked it out. Yes, I am. You want a link, Rod? Of course, you want a link. Everyone wants a link. Here, Rod. I'll send you one. Where are you? I'm gonna find this. You are somewhere up here. My DMs are so all over the place. It's redonkulous. There you go. Join at your own risk. There you go, Rod. You are more than welcome to join. I'm still working on a Mustang. Oh, I gotta. What am I doing? I'm skipping a piece. I think I've done this. Oh, I don't know. I think I've done this a few times. This Lego set here. For going on 2.5 hours or an hour and a half, that's not bad. I'm doing pretty good. I did send him the link. I'm doing the steering wheel, guys. A fall in. Oh, I gotta do that. Ooh. There's like nobody in the Rumble chat. That's why. Okay, so I think that's why I brought back my stuff onto YouTube. It's because nobody goes to Rumble. And I don't think people understand how awesome Rumble is. I know some people will trash it. I'm the opposite. I love everything about Rumble because I can say whatever I want. Yeah, no one wants to see me with hair. I had hair down to my shoulders at one point when I was in high school. Does anybody remember that 70s show? I think it was Hyde. So I grew my hair out when I lived in Nebraska in high school, and I had a buddy of mine. He had hair. He's still growing his hair out. He still has the hair. I gave up. I was like, I'm done. But there's a reason why I stopped growing it, because I had the McDonald's receding hairline, and I was like, I'll just shave it, because why not? Oh, where are you? So I'm working on the steering wheel right now. What up, Big Dave? So this is anyone who's tuning in right now. This is what I'm building. I did while we're live. I did set up an Instagram for Rancor Steve. So if anybody wants updates of anything, you go there. Because yeah, it's good to see you, Big Dave. Okay, I'm over here sweating like a petunia. Even if I don't think that's a thing, is it? Who knows? All right. Hey, that's okay, man. That's okay. You're in the right place. It's okay. I feel like this is an AA meeting right now. It's okay. It's okay, Big Dave. We're here for you. Ah, crap. How do I put this in here? It goes in like... Oh, it goes right here. Oh. It goes right here. There you go. Ah, poop. And then you just kind of screw it up yourself. Put this here. Oh, now you don't want to listen? You piece of garbage. Yeah, man. I'll follow. Hey, if you follow me, I'll follow you. Dude, yeah, post it. I like animation stuff. My brother's an animator. Fit in. Legos Anonymous. Hey, I like that. That's cool. Boom. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. So yeah, I'm gonna throw this out here. If anybody wants to bring some more entertainment to Lego Build, you can go to Rumble and send a rant. Whatever that price is, I will do that voice of your selection, or at least try. Here's the thing: I can't promise if I can do the voice, but there's that. I know we had that conversation last night. We're getting there. I like it. Yeah, go check out Big Dave. So here's the thing. With the main show, I don't really necessarily support the other channels, like people who join in the chat, just because there's a lot going on. It's everything is planned, but with like Lego Build, Yeah, put your link in. I want to support you guys. That's the other thing. I remember when I mentioned that one time, they're like, "Oh, you don't like this?" It's like, no, I like. There's so much that goes in on doing Manorama that I don't have time to actually go through the chats and. Is it going to work? Is it going to work? Is it going to work? I think it's going to work. I think Rod just stepped into the house. So with Lego build and any like more conversations, I'm going to do another more conversations coming up soon. That is a podcast with other guys on the panel who've been on the show. Those where we can actually support everyone here. It's just with Manorama, it's very difficult to actually be the producer and the host and then work with the chat and everything. And so I want it to be more of an intimate conversation type thing. That's that. Can you hear me, Rod? I can hear you.
I can hear you, but it's I've turned my speaker on or something.
Have you tried turning it on and off again? Because I gotta look for this. Oh, here it is. Yes. Yes. We're getting there. How you doing, Rod? Oh, I gotta do that one? What? I don't know if Rod... Hey, there you are. How you doing, man?
Oh, pretty good. Oh, hang on. Let me turn my fan down because I can't hear. I can't. Can't seem to get my speakerphone on.
I saw your the recent video, the photos of you working out.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little jealous.
Thanks.
I am because here's the thing. So for the longest time before I blew out my shoulder, I was working out like crazy, and I got almost kicked out of a gym because I took creatine, and just to help the progression of my workout. And I was going to the gym at Planet Fitness, and they're like, "Hey, we believe you're taking steroids. We can't have you here because you're taking steroids." So it's like, I'm not taking steroids. Like, they're like, "Well, what are you taking?"
Jeez.
I was like, "Creatine." Like, that's a steroid. I was like, "No, it's not.
No, it's not. You find it in meat.
Well, here's the thing. If you take, so the guy that I work with or used to work out with, he took creatine to the point where he actually had to go to the hospital. I didn't know this at the time. If you take too much creatine, your kidneys actually have an issue.
That would sound plausible, but I mean, like, you'd literally have to be like, he must be like double or triple loading.
Yeah, because when I used to start working out like crazy, we had always a set schedule. We did Monday through Friday, and I was taking creatine. I was like 114 when I started working out, and then I went up in 2 months. I went from 114 to 140. I was jacked. I was built. And the problem that I learned was after I blew out my shoulder, because Friday nights, once a month, or like every other week was like a max day, how much we can max out. And I blew my right shoulder, and I was like, this sucks. And so I got off of it. So I had to rest and all that stuff. Dude, getting off of it sucks because it's just like your whole body just goes and like bleh. But
I hear you.
I miss the gym. I'd rather do a gym at home because like when you go to the gym with other people, it's like it's weird. Because you get also like the women who do the whole like, look at me, I'm filming, but don't look at me because I'll put you on.
Look at me, but don't look at me. Yeah, but then like she's wearing something that like leggings that literally line her ass. like right down to the crack, and it's just kind of like,
Yeah. Or it's like you walk in front of the camera. There was a dude who actually took steroids, and he was a bodybuilder.
Mhm.
He flipped out, like he was roided. He's like, "Why would you step in front of my camera?" And I was like, "Dude, calm down. It's okay." There was one
isn't a
chick
film
that I
studio.
actually,
Why would you step? Why would you?
I know.
Yeah, it's a
I
gym for
did
fuck's sakes.
Well, here's the thing. If I go to the gym, I look like I've never skipped a beat of working out.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
just that's my genetics. But there was one girl that was working out, and she looked like a trans just from her build. And no one wanted for like a few months. I was wondering. I was like, when I was going working out a few years ago, I was wondering. I was like, why is no one actually like around? Like when you work out, some people work out close to you. No, there was like probably 20 feet of a distance around her, a radius. And
Mhm.
I walked up to her. I was like, hey, like, why is no one like working out close to you or something like that? And she said, because I'm intimidating. She was benching 300 like this. And I found out she wanted to be a bodybuilder. This chick was jacked out of her mind. And I was like,
Huh.
dang. So I actually spotted her. Not that I needed to spot her, but I'm like, dude, you are jacked. And all the guys were intimidated. I just walked up. I was like, hey, what's up? And she was nice. I think she's going to the Summer Olympics this year, or she's trying to get into that. Like she was built, like just
Right.
jacked. And I'm like, dang.
Mhm.
I would hate to piss her off on prom date. Jesus. This is a little diehard for you right there.
Yeah.
So here's a question I have for you. Did you grow up watching Beverly Hills
Wrestling.
Cop? Or
Oh,
no,
Beverly
not.
Hills Cop. Oh yeah, shit. Yeah, who doesn't, man? Like it's,
Did you ever
And then
did you ever watch the new one that came out?
I haven't. Well, I don't have Netflix, so that's my biggest problem.
Okay.
I hear everybody like. I keep hearing mixed opinions about it. Part of me wants to like it, and the other part of me is like, But I mean, on the
hate
other
it.
hand, too. I mean, I've seen some other ones that like. I love Bill and Ted. A lot of the new Bill and Ted Face the Music. But then others hate it. And I'm just kind of like,
It's okay.
I don't care. I like it.
I watched. So my wife and I watched the new Beverly Hills Cop last night, and I'm talking to Tom Collins. You can look at the tweets. Him and I, we were going back and forth, and the DMs. We said a lot more in the DMs than we did on the tweets. But
yeah,
there's only two scenes I liked in the new Beverly Hills Cop. It was the opening, and then there's a helicopter. If you watch the helicopter, because I told Tom this, and he thought the same thing too. When you watch this movie, there's a helicopter in the trailer. I'm not spoiling anything, but there's a scene where you will actually think Gary and Rancor Steve would actually do this whole entire thing in real life. I died laughing. There's a scene in the new Beverly Hills Cop, the helicopter scene, that if you watch it, you will think Gary and Steve would actually do this in real life. It was funny because my wife turned to me and she's like, this is so something you would do with Gary. And I was like, I was thinking the same thing. Everyone, hey, Gap, how you doing? But other than that, the movie was just, it was a big letdown. I'll say that. Growing up on it, I love Beverly Hills Cop. It's bad. Some people like it. Here's the thing: if people like it, I'm not gonna. You win. That's the thing. If you like it and that's your cup of tea, you win. It's something you like. I'm not gonna take it away.
Yeah.
But if someone asks me what my opinion is, yeah, I'll give it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dog crap, but you know what? Well, because my wife and I decided, hey, let's for Christmas, my wife likes to watch Christmas movies. And last year I got a little bit into the whole Christmas spirit of like, let's watch Home Alone, let's watch all these things. and we ended up watching Eddie Murphy's Christmas movie that he did last year with Amazon.
Yeah, how was that?
Oh man, I did a video and I did a rant, and it's bad. Like it's,
okay.
I don't know what I watched. And my wife's like, should we stop watching this? I was like, no, because I still want to figure out what's going on. It's a bad movie. That's all I got to say.
Oh, okay. Again, I heard mixed opinions about it again, and like I was like, I kind of heard more bad than I did good, so I was just kind of, avoid it. And
if you grew here, okay, so this is why I think people like it. I'm gonna do a little devil's advocate on it. If people like it, it's because they never grew up watching Beverly Hills Cop.
Okay, I see what you mean.
I can get behind that. If you grew up watching it, you're not gonna like it because it's not fully woke, but it's just they wanted to make it more about the daughter, which then again, this is not spoilers, but here's the problem. Maybe this is they don't mention who the mother is. So the entire time I'm watching,
anyway,
thank you. The entire time I'm watching this, I have this here. I gotta show it. I gotta show what I'm doing.
Nice.
The entire time I'm thinking, where's the mom? Like, where? How? Like, I get maybe she was in the original Beverly Hills Cops, maybe, but
yeah, I get you.
It made no sense. I was like, what? But then you look at the last Die Hard, and then they have the son there. They screwed that one up.
Yeah, I mean, well, to be honest, I think they were both screwed up. I didn't like Live Free or Die Hard or Die Hard, whatever the hell the next one was with the son. And it.
I only watched it because it was rated R. It was like, thank God.
I think though the other thing though is that Hollywood has trouble progressing in terms of like passing father stuff down to the son,
Yes.
and like that's what really bugged me also about John McClane's son is just kind of like it's like his son grew up without him. It's like, well, we didn't need to know that, and I didn't, I mean, where's the family values? Why can't he sit there and like actually pass something on to his son? I mean, like, there were a couple of times I purposefully called Dad, and then I made up a problem for him to solve so that we could talk, and then like have that.
That's not bad.
Back and forth,
To be honest, that's a really clever thing.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. If I had sons and hold on, I got stickers I got to deal with right quick. Oh, crap. Okay, so it's that one. I'm totally down for that. But if I had sons and they're like, hey, I don't know how to cook steak.
Yeah.
Well, guess what, buddy? Figure it out. I'm like, Dad, you know how to cook steak.
Well, here's an interesting thing. I didn't. One of the guys who wanted to buy my bike, I sat there and gave him just like some loose stuff about my bike, about how to keep it clean, and then first off, he was actually blown away. He was just floored when he discovered that I'd installed that. That's not a stock fairing. That's actually an aftermarket one. And not only did I remove all the old fairing, but like I installed all the new fairing. And he was just kind of like, "What? You put all that on yourself?" I was like, "Oh yeah, it's not hard." And I didn't even need the repair manual to put to pull the fairing off. And really, it's just simply like remove any nuts and bolts that you can see, remove them, and then the thing eventually just pulls off, and away you go. And anyway, like I just started giving him tips and tricks here and there for just holding onto a bike, and then he was just kind of like, first off, he was just blown away, and then I was just really cool, and with it, like I thought it was kind of neat. I mean, like it was just kind of neat being able to pass advice on to the guy, you know. Well, I think he must have been a kid, to be honest with you, and it just kind of felt like it, and I just liked being able to do that, you know. And even though, really, I mean, like honestly, I told him, I was like, man, I just grew up on the farm, you know, and you know, when you're on the farm, you know, I mean, you have a motorbike, you have a ATV, you have an Odyssey or something like that, and you just learn to take care of it. You have to, because if you don't, then it falls apart, and then, like, you know. But I mean, like, this is what happens also, like when you have a dad who's a farm dad, who's, you know, he's very, very, very mechanical, and you know, and I mean, a lot of times too, dad was also good with welding, so like he would also, if there's something he needed, and he actually built a three point hitch plow, in which he used to plow out the holding area, you know. Which again, this comes back to, I mean, like, you know, I mean, he told me later, when he was in college, he was just blown away when he found out that I can take this thing and put metal together and in any shape of form or whatever I need. And he was just like, wow. And then, like, you know, so there's a lot of stuff on the farm that dad actually just built with the welder, just because,
Yeah.
well, you know, he could. And, like, you know, and I just really thought it was neat. And I just kind of wish that kid would buy my bike, because it was just kind of nice being able to, I told him all the stuff that, like, things like, why do you drain the gas? I said, well, you know, after 6 months, you know, gas goes bad. You know, I said, why does it go bad? Well, you know, gas is, you know, it's not quite liquid, but it's not quite fumes. So, like, eventually it will go bad and you can't use it. Well, I mean, you can, but it's just not as good as regular gasoline. Then he was like, oh, you know, and he didn't know stuff like that. You know, I just kind of felt like a father, just passing advice on to him. And I thought, you know,
That's
but
cool.
that's what I'm getting at, is like, you don't see that in Hollywood anymore. You know, I mean, you don't have, like, dads
No.
passing on advice. I mean, passing on good advice either. You know, it's just always just kind of like the deadbeat dad kind of bullshit, you know, bullshit trope, you know, or, you know, or like
Yeah.
he's just, you know, it's always bugged me.
The thing I liked about John McClane was, I'm trying to see if I have to put stickers on right quick. Hold on. Nope, I don't. Thank God.
Yeah.
It was, shoot, I do. When I watched the latest John McClane, the latest Die Hard movie with my mom.
Mhm.
And bless her soul, if she's watching right now, I love you. You're awesome. She would watch these movies with me, and whether she liked it or not, that was the thing. She was not like, she wanted to be a part of my life, in the sense of,
Right.
I want to watch what you like, and I do all these things. And I was like, that's
Right.
cool. I'm a huge Die Hard fan. It was like, to me, that was the father figure growing up, was Die Hard, John McClane.
Yeah.
And like, he's not the greatest father figure in movie.
No.
He's not.
No.
He's a drunk. Let's be honest. And but it's fun to know, like, here's the thing. Growing up, I've always realized this. If you said, yeah, my dad's this, and he's like, yeah, my dad saved the world on multiple occasions of
Right.
terrorism and all that stuff, like, you'd be proud of your dad, even though it's like, yeah, he's a complete idiot. Like, people outside of the family is going to think he saved the world on 6 different movies. But my dad is totally different. Like, I don't know. I've always liked John McClane. So I know they were working on a 6th one. I was like, please don't screw this up. If you do, I'm out.
Yeah.
That was my whole thing. Oh, I gotta put that on the bottom. Sorry.
No, that's okay. No, like, I mean, like, I know it sounds cheesy, corny, but I mean, like, okay, I'm only drawing on this because it's the only thing I can think of for a good example. But okay, Little House on the Prairie. Even if the dad Charles Ingalls didn't have something good to offer onto the kids, like the other I forget his name, but Mr. Gibson, I don't know, whatever. He passed on something, like there was always somebody to pass on something, to the kids, and that's what I liked, and like you don't see that at all today, this has especially bugged me is the growing kid trope where the kid knows more than the father, and like that's infuriates me to no end.
Like, if I have kids and they're like, hey, I will never. Here's the other thing. I could be like, hey, look, let me look on Google right quick. Mm-hmm. But you are right. It's this whole thing where guys, I think men have given up on some things and they're just like, they'll figure it out. No, don't do that.
Yeah.
Just keep going, man.
Yeah, I agree. I mean,
where's this piece at?
That's why, for example, that's just something really kind of set me afire. And like, I still kind of hope that kid turns on and buys my bike, because it was just nice to be able to talk to him and then pass on stuff that like, well, if you're putting your bike away from storage, like, well, you should do this, you should drain most of the oil, and then, you don't want to leave the tank, the stuff in the tank that's going to sit there for potentially at least 6 months, while it's in storage for winter,
So when you send me the pictures of your bike, do you know what movie I was thinking about when you sent me it?
When I sent you the pictures of the bike?
Yeah.
When I was taking it apart?
What movie? Because you got a nice bike.
Oh, thanks. That's what I like about crotch rockets is because they look futuristic, Mission Impossible,
Dread,
or
no, it was Judge Dredd.
Oh, Judge Dredd, of course. Yeah, that's actually
I was thinking, I was like, oh man, dude, that's a sweet bike.
Yeah. See, that's another reason why what I said I've always liked about crotch rockets is like, actually, I gotta thank my brother for getting me started on them, because he originally bought a street bike, but then like he laid it down, and then like he managed to fix it after he got it back up, and then and then managed to turn around and sell it. But then he was like, what, screw this, I want a crotch rocket, because he kind of felt like the street bike was just too clumsy and too old and like not, or too slow, but I mean, no, the crotch rockets, yeah. And I have to say too, in retrospect, the crotch rockets are fast, like although I'd still say my bike is kind of medium fast. It's just, I mean, I was able to, for example, do 200 kilometers an hour, going up to visit my brother when he lived up in Slave Lake. Yeah, and not like move up to 200K and then back down. It was like, no, it was hold steady at 200K.
That's
but
not bad.
That's the other thing, is going up to Slave Lake. I mean, like, when you're going way up north, and, I mean, by the time a cop, just, oh shit, there's somebody going over speed, and then suddenly, boom, you're already into the next county. So it's just like, he's just kind of, whatever,
Here, I'm gonna look up.
Yeah.
No, continue talking.
No, but yeah, no, like when usually, like, you're going so fast, it doesn't even matter. That, I mean, like, and like the average cop car probably can do about that 180, 200, but I mean, like, again, they're just a lot of times they're just kind of, why, I mean, like, and besides, them darn kids, I mean, like, they're usually you're there and you're gone and you're so fast that it doesn't even matter. I mean, that was the dizzying thing about crotch rockets, I do have to say. I mean, but yeah, no, like, I went up and visited my brother, and he, and like, you think my crotch rocket would be fast? Well, Jesus, his can do 300. I can do 2. He can do 300. And Jesus, he's like,
oh yeah,
yeah, like he made me look like I was standing still. Yeah, because I mean, like, he escorted. He followed. Well, he did, and he didn't. But in no way did he follow me. Shit, man, I wound up following him. But well, he trailed me for a little bit. Then all of a sudden, he shot past me, and then, like, he followed me for about 20 kilometers, and then he waved, like, all right, catch you later, and then, and then, like, I drove back to Leduc, and but yeah, no, like I said, like, his crotch rocket. I mean, I've got a Suzuki Katana 750 GSX 750F, whereas he's got a, well, you put all the letters together, GSXR, and he just simply calls it a Gixxer 750R. And yeah, no, that thing is made for speed, yeah. But again, to his credit, I mean, because he, the same thing, like, when I said, when I was talking to that kid, I was passing the same advice that Rob passed on to me, which is just simply like, don't even bother looking at your cell phone or anything like that, because by the time you get it in and out of your pocket or whatever, no, forget it, man. It's just one more distraction when you're on the road, and you don't want distractions. When you're on a motorbike, you need to react as if everybody else is trying to put you off the road, and you do that, then you'll be going home every day. And yeah, and like, bits of advice like that is what I passed on to the kid, and like, he was just kind of, wow, and like I told him how much I treasured it, because it was my first bike. This bike is my first crotch rocket, and then, like, he was just kind of, oh man, and I could tell he was just he admired how I treated it like my first bike, and then he said, I wish that was my first bike, and I'm just, in my mind, I didn't say it, but I'm just like, in my mind, I'm like, man, I want to sell it to you, but I mean, he hasn't gotten around to
I lost a piece. No, keep talking. I lost a piece.
Oh yeah, he hadn't gotten around to putting the money together, but I wish I could sell it to him, but again, clock's ticking, and I'm gonna have to get rid of it somehow, as soon as possible. I mean, I'm keeping it quiet, to any interest who have, I mean, I've just simply kind of like, no, I just don't have time for it, but it, boy, if they only knew. I was just kind of, please buy it, please buy it, please buy it, but I mean, like, in my brain, I'm just kind of, no, you just act like just act like it's a sale, and you just want to get rid of it. That's all. I mean, because if because the old, if you're, the guy who acts too hungry never eats.
Yeah.
So
So I'm going to
rather,
show
yeah. Okay.
Where is it? Oh, here it is. I'm going to show a Doritos commercial I did. Share. Okay, cool. It's there.
Hey, babe. I'm not ready yet. Come on in.
All right.
Do you have any snacks? Yeah, they're in the kitchen. Help yourself. Oh. What are you doing? What?
Yeah.
That was your commercial, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
Nice
my
one.
only claim to fame of my own stuff.
Right on.
You got a Judge Dredd bike. That's for sure.
Thanks. I have to admit, I was blown away when I first saw it. I bought it for $4,000.
Nice.
Yeah. Way back in 2008, I believe it was. Something like that.
Dang.
Yeah, 2008. And went into the store. I bought it in. The place it's operated on now, it's called Go RV. They sell just RVs, but they used to sell recreational vehicles as well. And that's where I found my crotch rocket. And I just fell in love with it the first time I saw it. Especially being as how it's got dual headlights. Man. Yeah, those and yeah, like I said, my brother taught me, and I learned, and also I don't know if you knew, but I mean up here in Alberta, we actually insure our bicycles. We insure our motorbikes like year round, even though there's no way in hell I would be driving my motorbike in the middle of winter.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's just the way insurance works up here. Actually, now that you think about it, and I'm going to actually write this down. It is weird when you really think about how insurance has worked for all these years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, a friend of mine was actually in the insurance biz for a while, and he said to me too that he said it's actually worked all the way back to, like even before Columbus days, or like even just simply days when there were freight going across like the Gobi Desert, like the Mongolia, like just camels or horseback, and like
Yeah.
and yeah, no, like insurance has existed back then, even, because the thing of it is the way insurance worked is, kind of like the mafia, which is kind of like nice load of freight you got there. Be a shame if something were to happen to it, and like, yeah, that's exactly it, and like there's no way to not prove that, like, the pirates or the land pirates or whoever were not employed by the insurance company to begin with. That's just insane. Ugh. I'll rant about that one time. Yeah. How's the build going?
It's coming along.
Oh. Are you rebuilding that same thing?
Yes. I now have to do the stickers the right way.
The what?
the right way. I have stickers on them, so I have to actually do it through. Yeah.
Damn! I wish I could get this speakerphone on here working.
You're good, man. If I can get this piece in. Ah, crap. Come on. I like, okay, so I'm more of a Ranch Doritos guy. So that commercial I did in 24 hours.
Wow.
It was for the Super Bowl commercial.
Right.
It's if you go to, I might send the link out here. This is what I'll do. I'll do that. I did I'll see here. Everyone will know who my last name is then. Oh well. Where is it? So I did this commercial for the Super Bowl contest, and it was when Age of Ultrons came out.
Right.
And where is it? To chat. No, there it is. And I did this 24. I did it in 24 hours. Don't do it in 24 hours. It's stupid. Trust me. So there's the link. It's got, what is it? 340,000 views. I don't make any money off of it because it's owned by Doritos.
Right.
And I'm like, all right, that's cool. I know how contracts work. But it was fun. I enjoyed it.
Oh, well, yeah. It's experience, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I could do something about guys waiting on their date, getting ready.
That's that's a good angle. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, I doxed myself. Oh no. I don't care.
Doxed yourself? What, you kicked yourself off your own stream?
No, doxing means I gave out my actual name.
Oh. Oh, okay. I didn't even hear it, so
I don't. Yeah, I don't care. That's my last name, guys. You try figuring it out.
Oh. No. You know, the so far the one and only time I ever managed to get cast, it was just simply sort of a background thing, was it was a movie called The Haunting. Well, called Haunting, but like I noticed they misspelled it too. Like so they
I know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah? Oh,
Yeah.
when I played the cashier? When I played the cashier?
That was you?
Hmm?
Now, okay, so I have to rewatch that because I had friends that worked on that movie.
Really? Are you really? Like
I'm not kidding you. I knew guys who worked on that movie.
Like, okay, so these two kids, like they had just gotten out of jail, and then like they were, and then they try to get away from their life of drugs, but it doesn't happen, and then they wind up robbing a local convenience store. Really? And then all of a sudden, like the cops come in at that point when they when they're about to get away with the money, and then the cops are like,
Let me
freeze!
look it up right quick. Hold up. Let me. Oh man, I think we. Oh shit! What it was called, The Haunting, right?
The Haunting Vacuum.
Vacuum.
Vacuum. Yeah.
I think I had friends that worked on that movie.
Wow, that was in Calgary area.
It was a short film, right?
A what?
Hold on. Holy shit. Yeah, I know the director.
Wow.
Holy crap. Yeah, I knew people who worked on that film. Damn. That was before I even did film. But I knew the people that did that one.
Wow.
Because it was what, 2006?
Yeah, about that. Yeah, back then, like it was back a
Yeah.
while back, and yeah.
So I knew the director. He took some classes at the school I was at. And he would talk about this film. And then he saw my cinematography. He's like, man, if only we could have you on here. I was like, well, you didn't. That's kind of cool.
Unbelievable.
I don't
That
think I
was
ever saw the whole film all the way through. I think I've seen bits and parts of it.
Huh. Wow. I haven't seen any of it really. I'd like to have. Yeah, but
I
here's
think
how
the only
my
reason
part.
why. What?
Go ahead. Oh, I was just
That I
going to say
think
how
the
my
only
part
reason
went.
why. Yeah, I only saw bits and parts of it because he had the DVD, and so we were
Right.
having a bunch of beers, and so it was at a house party. It felt weird when he was showing it, but I do remember that. Damn. All right.
Huh.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. No. The way my part was supposed to go was, I mean, I was basically just in the background, and like, I was just talking to some
Yeah.
chick, and then like at the counter, and then like, and all of a sudden, like, they come up and like, please give me the money, sort of thing. I was like, whoa, whoa, I put my hands up, and then like, and then they just gave us, I mean, because they took the actual register out because it was an actual convenience store. They
Yeah.
took the actual register out, so like they just put a computer and then a cash drawer under, and I'm just kind of like, well, this doesn't look believable if I just like open the drawer and then just give, so like I came up with the idea, like I tapped really loud on the computer, like kind of,
Yeah.
and then also, then I stuck a finger down, and then I flicked the drawer open, so it sounded like no, so it sounded like the computer opened the cash drawer. Then I reached into the cash drawer
Yeah, that
and then
sounds about
gave,
right.
yeah, and then I gave them the cash, and then that's when the cops came in and like, freeze, I'm like, and like this was the funny part, because I ruined the first take. Cops come in, freeze, and all of a sudden like I'm like, ah, and like, so of course I do what's natural. I dive behind the counter and then I crash, with a great big crash, and also the director cut, and I poke my head up. Something wrong? And it's just kind of like, oh, you okay? I'm like, I'm fine. I'm a pro wrestler. I'm used to falling, and he's like, well, maybe just like, we're going to be shooting this about 30 or 40 times. So maybe just duck behind the counter, and I'm just gonna, oh, okay, because I'm like, well, shit, I'm gonna be diving like 10, 20 times and like
Yeah.
try to dive accurately each time. So okay, all right, so I just learned to just duck behind the counter, and um yeah, but yeah, we did that like about 30, 40 times, just like they said. And yeah, no, each time I just simply sort of ducked behind the counter. And but it was just kind of funny though. Just kind of like, Crash. It's like, God, just
That sounds
something okay. Yeah. But yeah, no, like that was my. So far, that was my. That's so far been my only first experience.
That's crazy that I know the director.
Huh.
I think that's cool.
Yeah, that's nuts. I mean, cool. That's absolutely cool.
No, it is cool, man. I knew a lot of the directors that did a lot of independent stuff. And I told Gary, I was like, I bet you anything we've been to the same like Hollywood party like employees, which they're complete dog crap. They are. It's like Hollywood parties. Like I remember I was going on a date with one girl who was a makeup artist, weird as anything, and it was all a bunch of actors, and they're like, "Why do you do this?" I pretty much acted like, "Oh, because of this," and I was crying and stuff. And they're like, "See, you're an actor." I was like, "You guys believe this stuff?" And they're like, "What?" I crushed their dreams. They hated me. I was like, "You guys are weird." But yeah, I've been to a lot of like events where it's a bunch of actors and all this stuff, and it's weird, but yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah,
it's Hollywood, man.
Yep. Yeah. Well, yeah. Although it's really north of Calgary, but yeah, and it was also in a tiny town called. I've actually taken the picture from my truck when I've gone back past there several times. Place is called. It's called Ballsack. Well, I mean, you pronounce it fast, it would be Balzac, but like, Ballsack. Yeah.
We're getting here, guys. We're almost done. I'm working on the hood right now.
Oh, right on.
Yes. Oh, does this go here?
Oh, and
Maybe
way back in the day too, and I'm talking like back in like '97. They were actually going to film. What's that? Really? It's based on the book, and like I should know this right now. For some reason, my brain is just freezing. That one with William H. Macy and Steve Buscemi, with the guy in the wood chipper. Fargo. Fargo.
Yeah.
They were going to film Fargo up here in Alberta, in Edmonton.
Okay.
Yeah, and they were casting for the native guy. They wanted a Shep Proudfoot, and I was the casting director's choice.
Nice.
Yeah, and the casting director was Renee Haynes. She's based out of Vancouver.
I know her.
Yeah, she's based out of Vancouver. Yeah, she's
super nice.
Yeah, she is. Yeah,
she's
really
like very
me.
genuine. Wow,
yeah,
you and I know the same people. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Suzanne said, Steve needs prayer over here. There is a teenage boy lost in the locker lake. What? In the local lake. He was wearing life jacket. Canoe went down 2 days. Oh, I thought you for a second there. I thought you meant me. Oh.
Oh, Canadian Spider-Man wants to join.
Hold up. Did I send you a link? Let's see. Maybe I did. As I drop pieces, whatever. Nope. Let me send you a link right now. It's a party, y'all. It's a fiesta.
Huh. God, I wish I could turn the volume up on this.
Oh no, we can hear you, man. Ugh. So the only biggest, so I sent you a link Canadian Spider-Man.
You want me to pass it on to him?
If you want, yeah, you can.
Okay.
The only big... Let me figure all this out real quick. The only big movie I ever worked on was Thor, the first one. And that was for 2 minutes. I just handed a piece of paper. That was it. That's the only big movie I ever worked on. Nothing else. Do I put 2 of those in? Yes, I do. Yes! Aw, crap. I know this part. This is a pain in the ass. Come on, get in there. Get in there. There we go. I'm working on the backside right now. I have to do this all over again. That's great. But yes, Canadian Spider-Man, if you're listening, you probably got a bunch of links to join. Join. If you don't, I'll cry. Just kidding. What?
Oh, if I can actually get the damn thing to copy paste. Damn. It keeps coming back to the room here. Damn it.
Okay, so now this goes in. I think this is the side I always had issue with. Please work.
There,
Here,
copied.
I'll show you what I'm doing.
Finally copied. Hang on a second.
I need a camera looking above.
There, sent it to Canadian Spider-Man. And just to be sure, I'll send it to him on Facebook Facebook Messenger.
So I'm missing that one. All right, I'm just gonna go for this one. What? Ah, poop. Hold on. I gotta go find some pieces. Hold up.
Okay. I guess I'm just sitting here by myself until everybody else comes along. What can we talk about? Hey, did you all know that once upon a time in the 30s, before FDR got elected, that the Wall Street Wall Street fat cats were going to install a fascist government? It was known as the business plot. And oh, you're back, Steve. Okay.
Yeah, I found the piece I was missing.
Oh.
Now I gotta look for a couple other pieces.
Oh,
Ta-da.
okay.
I read John what. Huh?
Sorry, just a quick thing. I sent the link to Canadian Spider-Man. Yeah, you were saying?
Okay. I read
You read
John's
what?
thing. He goes, what? No, I read John, he goes, Canadian Spider-Man, she is sweet. I thought he was referring to Canadian Spider-Man as a she, which made the whole thing funny.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right. I just looked at it right now.
The way he worded it, I was like, oh, yeah, she is sweet. There's a few pieces I'm missing. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. I'm almost done.
Picture up or...
Why is this pain in the butt? I will need this. That's for sure. This piece here. Dirty mind. Yes.
Iced tea is my go-to, just laying around while I'm just watching TV or...
well, are you...
writing.
okay, so here's a question. Are you a sweet iced tea or are you a regular iced tea guy?
Sweet iced tea. Like,
there you go.
Yeah. Although, I used to go for Good Host all the time. I loved Good Host. But I've actually found that if you get the discount iced tea, like the co-op iced tea or local, or, just local no-name brand, I actually find that more tastier than the Good Host iced tea, instant brand. But then I found something even tastier. Oh, sorry.
Beer?
I found something even tastier, and that is powdered fruit punch.
Ooh. Yeah. Then I found out what bourbon and whiskey is, and I'm like, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
Depending on what this is. Oh, this is to put this together.
I wonder what would happen if I turned the Bluetooth on. I don't have anything I can pair it with, though.
Why do I not have this piece here? Why? Hold on. Let me go outside. I took this apart earlier today.
Okay.
Let me double check right quick. Let me look around. Hold on. Let me look around right quick.
Okay.
You can talk to the fans.
Okay.
All right, listen.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Getting back to where I was. Yeah. As I was saying, I don't know if anybody ever heard about this. It's called a business plot, and it was started by George Bush's grandpa, or great grandpa, depending on how you. Yeah. Preston Sheldon Bush. He started the business plot. It was him and a bunch of Wall Street bankers. They were afraid that all the socialist ideals that FDR had planned were going to sink all their profits. And as a result, it was their plan to install a fascist government in the United States of America. And they managed to not hijack. They managed to hire quietly, of course. I say quietly because he actually did this on purpose so that he could turn them in as traitors. to the American government, but General Smedley Butler. He's actually a World War I hero, and he retired with glory. And then Preston Sheldon Bush and a bunch of other Wall Street bankers. They hired him, and they told him what they had planned, and they were going to split the profits with him. And he quietly did this. I say quietly because, as I said, because what he actually did was eventually he turned them right into the government, and they should have been hung for treason, or hung or shot for treason, but nobody faced any charges whatsoever. And as a result, the business plot was quietly forgotten about. And then Preston Sheldon Bush got moved to the head of the United Banking Corporation. And then, surprise, his son, George H.W., became head of. And I'll have to suggest anybody look this up, but you can find it on because there was actually a cop sitcom called Barney Miller, and it actually appears in there as by Jeffrey Tambor. Jeffrey Tambor was arrested because he appears in he was destroying the offices. It's funny on one hand, but it's also sad in that it's an actual piece of history hidden in sitcom, and it's played off for laughs. It's unbloody believable. I can't believe it. Yeah, no, but geez, I just mentioned this name. Yeah, he was anyway. He was destroying the the United Nations, and it's funny more in the way that the Barney Miller cops were playing it off like completely straight. They're just like, all right, like, as far as they're concerned, just some loony smash. Yeah, Jeffrey Tambor, that's his name. Jeffrey Tambor was wrecking the offices of the United Nations, and they were just kind of like, all right, what are you doing? And he said, do you know that there is a plot to install George Bush in for the head of the bank, head of the Federation, Fed. The same bank that that Bruce Willis protected in Die Hard 3. The Fed.
Federal Reserve.
Yeah, Federal Reserve. That's right. Yeah. George Bush was put in as George H.W. Bush was put in as head of the Federal Reserve.
Oh.
Yeah, Steve, did you know this? It actually appeared in Barney Miller, and it was Jeffrey Tambor.
I didn't know that.
If not, okay, I'll have to send it to you. And it's weird because it's an actual piece of history, and they're playing it off like laughs. As I was just saying to the audience. Like I was just saying to the audience that they played it off for laughs, but the Barney Miller cops they bring Jeffrey Tambor in, and he was wrecking the offices of the United Nations, and they're just like whatever, just some loony wrecking up some office, and he's just trying to say, did you know that there is a plot by the United government, to install to put together a one world government, so that they can control everything that we see, hear, and feel, and it's both funny and scary because it's a real, it's a real thing, and they were just playing it off for laughs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll look the clip up and I'll send it to you on Twits.
Yeah. On Twits.
Yeah.
I like that.
In fact,
it's Twits, guys.
in fact, I'll even post it and then tag you and a bunch of others too.
All right, do that.
Yeah, because it's a really important again, piece of history that, people forget about. And yet it's, and it was just played on a sitcom. Just right out in the open. And they mentioned George.
Spider-Man?
Yeah. I just looked on the thing. He said he was setting up.
Oh, he's going to take 3 days.
Oh, shit. That was 12 minutes ago. Well, mind you, it took me a while to get set up, too. I had to download the
that's
Rumble
true.
Studio. As it is, I still don't have an avatar loaded. I wanted to, but...
Well, when you have your camera off and your mic on, we can hear you. It just doesn't show the avatar.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Did I screw this up? Maybe. No.
Oh, what kind of car is that? It
is a Mustang GT.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought so. Looking at the front. Yeah.
Oh, crap. Oh.
Looking good.
Now I gotta look for another piece. See what happens when you take apart some things? It never works out. Oh, is this?
Well, again, that's why they send extra stuff. I'm pretty sure of it.
Oh, this is
Oh,
the
that's
Mustang
big, too.
bag. All right. So this goes here, I think. How the fuck did I screw this one up? Poop. Hold up. I do this every
Shouldn't
time.
be drinking red liquid and then wearing a white shirt.
Yeah. Hold on. So that goes here. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Whoopsies.
Well, I've gotten a few notices from people interested in my bike today, but nothing yet. No actual appearances yet so far. Yeah, it is funny. I mean, I will say. I mean, like I've had some people try and lowball me and even go like as low as like 500 or 750.
Yeah.
One guy offered me 900, and I said, okay, I'll take that. But then like he never got around to me. Well, like the other guys, like 750 and like 500. I'm like, you serious? Man, it's still, I mean, it's still a good frame. It's still a good shocks, and the brakes and everything. It still work. So all you have to do is spend $400 and buy a motor, and then even if the motor still doesn't work, I'm pretty sure it does. Just needs a new starter. But you'd still be buying a new bike for like less than $1,000, and I ain't selling it for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, $1,000. Because you at least have a good frame and frame brakes. So no.
All right, now I gotta put this back in. Oh crap. Boy, did I screw myself on this one. Damn it. Oh shit.
I wonder if I should take one of these builds and instead of like build, I should actually like transform.
Yeah.
Like I've got like you've seen my movie collection. I've got all the I got most of the Transformers and including Optimus Prime. And even just transforming Optimus from truck to robot is like I mean, he's definitely detailed, but I mean, that's the problem. Being as it's so
Yeah.
detailed, you really have to. Hey, there's Canadian Spidey.
Hello. Hey, guys.
How's it going, man? Hey.
No, that's...
Come on!
I know, I
God,
had trouble
you
with mine.
stupid piece of crap. I mean, you glorious. Oh, man. How you doing? Get in.
Oh, your volume, man.
What?
I see you're having problems with the volume too.
On me?
No. Spidey.
Can you hear me?
There, now we can.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, thank you. Yeah, no, I just
Yeah.
rolled in from the lake, so I had to unpack and get all my gear together and then bring all the stuff out here near the fire pit. So it took me a while to set up. But yeah, glad to be here. You're just
I'm gonna
about
try
done,
it
aren't
this
you?
way. Well, I'm
Yeah.
dealing with a lot of problems, so
Yes,
we'll
and
find
yet
out.
you're still managing to build Lego, so good on you.
Yeah. Look a mirror, look a mirror.
Tis-
I'm gonna do it this way.
And
Oh,
Yeah.
this is frustrating.
we're gonna have a bonfire here tonight before they put on the fire ban, which is looking like they're coming. It's coming soon.
Ah,
Oh, right on. Well, not the right on
very
the fire
nice.
band, just right on the
So
Did I
that's
do-
not a garbage
Put it
truck.
backwards. No.
I saw you did build a garbage truck though.
Yeah, I'm screwing up everything now. Okay, here we go. Hopefully
Hey, Suzanne.
this works.
John the Beagle
y'all.
Dad is in the chat. Hey.
Okay, there's that. Oh my gosh. Oh,
And you are on the green machine as well. Nice. Lovely. I'll go over there and say hello to people over there. Hi.
there's that.
I like Grumble. I'm getting more and more fed up with YouTube.
yeah.
Rumble, baby. All right, so
Let's
there's
share this
one.
stream. Sharing on Twitter.
Put this, please work. Ah, you poop. Just get in. And there we have it, guys.
Oh,
Nice. Lovely.
oh, wow.
Yeah. It's cool
Very
looking, man.
nice.
Yeah,
Wow.
it
Where'd I
is.
put that other bag?
Yeah.
I threw a bag down. Oh, here it is. So how are you doing there, Canadian Spider-Maniosis?
Yeah, things have been doing good, man. It's been spending a lot of time out at the lake camping, and yeah, it's been good. Just hanging with friends. I think the next few days are going to be lake days. It's going to be up near 100 here in our part of the woods, which is normal.
It never gets 100 where I'm at.
Yeah.
Sorry, but not
No
sorry.
fires nearby?
No, that's too bad.
I know. I live in
I mean,
paradise.
it needs to be 100 for me to go in the lake, I'll tell you what. Or the river.
So here's a question I have for you guys. When you jump in a pool, what's the temperature? Do you like cold water, warm water, or hot water? Or you're like, you know what? I'm a man.
Tropical. Yeah. Like 80s.
Oh, so you like in the 80s? Yeah.
80s. Tropical.
that's
I don't
the
mind
thing.
it if it's. I don't mind if it's lake temperature.
Rod,
However
because you're
cool
not
that
human.
is.
Rod, have you looked at yourself in the mirror? You're not human. You will jump into anything. You'll do an ice bath. You'll be like, yeah, this is nice. And we'll all be like, you're crazy.
No, we're looking. Yeah, we're looking 80s at least for the water. That's fantastic.
Can neither
Tropical
confirm nor
ocean,
deny that. Okay.
Caribbean Sea temperature.
So like Hawaii.
Yeah. Yeah, something like Australia. Well, Northern Australia, certainly not Southern Australia.
Why not southern?
Because it's colder down there. Southern
Really?
Australia, the water's cold, dude. Yeah.
But when you think like
You do
Northern Australian, north.
Yeah, the north 2/3, but the southern half. I mean, yeah, it's not cold compared to here, but it's certainly not as warm as up the north. No, yeah, it's a little too chilly for me. Upper 70s and mid 70s. No, that's not enough. It's got to be tropical. Australia has a lot of different climates to it. It's not all tropical. Certainly not. Only the top third is 30. Of
See,
Queensland,
we
really,
need to
WA.
do a manorama in the tropics.
That would be
We're all
fantastic.
sipping
Yes,
on margaritas. pina
Jamaica, man.
coladas.
Jamaica.
No, I'm thinking
Cuba.
Hawaii. Or
Cuba?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hawaii. It's not free enough. Sorry, Hawaii, but it's not free. You're not free to
True.
drink on the beach.
You got a point
Well, I mean,
there.
I'm certainly if you're a local.
No, you can. I've done it.
Yeah. Well, you get away with
Yeah.
shit.
Is it because I'm white or bald? Which one?
I don't know. Are there margarita stands on the beaches of Hawaii?
Yeah, you can do it.
Nice. And yes, I'm up for that. Although Cuba's definitely cheaper
All
than
right.
Hawaii.
Yeah, that is true.
Although Hawaii has spam.
But think about that. Manorama in a
Yep.
tropical area.
Tropical
Dude,
destination. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Rod's like, I got you guys beat.
Cuba. Cuba.
But this is the Mustang. It can do this. Oh, you dick. It's supposed to move.
Nice.
If I do it this way. Hold on. Yeah. It drives on its own.
It does. Nice.
Yeah.
And so it should.
I know, right? So I think in August there's going to be a 12-hour Lego build stream.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I thought someone bet me, I think $20 to do 24 hours. And I was like, yeah. But I think there's going to be, I'm talking to Jeff, who does Legos also. He knows John, who watches the show. And I think there's going to be Jeff wants to do a 12-hour Lego build where we just build Legos for 12 hours straight. And I think that's going to be awesome.
Cool. Yeah.
I'm down for that.
I'd like to do Lego in the tropics.
Totally. I'm there.
Yeah.
Say the word.
Now, what? Suzanne said New Zealand has hot waters. Meow.
I think it depends. Oh, you mean like thermal? Thermal. Yeah, they do because they're mountainous. Of course, they'd have thermal.
Yeah.
It's going to be in the 30s for me in the next this coming week.
Yeah, that's spectacular. That's fantastic. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're hoping for. It's about time. It's overdue here.
Yeah.
For it. It's fantastic.
We only had to
So-
wait 2 weeks past solstice too.
That's right. It's a perfect time when the days are long.
So, anyone who just tuned in, I did set up a live. I did this live, a Instagram for Rancor Steve. So I'll post some stuff up there, and yeah.
Yeah, really.
As I'm yawning, I don't know why I'm yawning. Whatever. I just But on that note, I know Canadian Spider-Man, you jumped in. I need to schedule these a lot more. I do.
I just got back to the house. I wouldn't have been able to join any sooner.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was at the lake.
We'll put you blown up right quick.
Sure.
Yeah. You tanning and all that stuff.
It was fantastic
Whatever.
today. Yes. There
Oh, I
was
bet
a
it
few
was.
bikinis. Not as many as one would hope. But all right.
You saw me there in a bikini. What?
Yeah, I don't think I really want to see that. But yeah, it was good. Got to go out on a boat.
Yeah. Well, you can't tell the difference between a chick and a dude. So.
Well, not if the dude is trying to look like a chick. Yeah, no. Like I said, I don't have a lot.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. There are some dudes that do it really well. I'm like, you gotta stop. Like, I get where you're coming at, but on that note, I want to thank Rod, Canadian Spider-Man, for hanging out. I know it's hard. I know Canadian Spider-Man likes to jump in and do the Lego builds and stuff. It's a last minute thing. No worries.
Yep.
We did one last night. That was fun. There's a lot of new people that showed up.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get Lego build going more. I don't know why I have a piece here. Hold up. Why do I have that there? Oh.
Hey, Gap After Dark is here too.
Oh, what up? But yeah, okay, so before we head out, did you ever watch the new Beverly Hills Cop?
No.
Okay. I'm trying to see who all seen it. It's terrible.
Yeah. 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 Really? Just what's terrible about it? What makes it terrible? The old ones.
It's a lot to do with. It's more about his daughter than it is about him, and it ruins it.
Of course it is.
Which isn't a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, but how they
No, that is
approach
a
it,
bad
it's
thing.
like it is and isn't. It's kind of in the middle. This one, in this case, it's kind of bad because the movie is about him, but they push it to be about her, so it's it's misleading. I'll say that. But there's two scenes that are in the movie that are hilarious. And there's one scene, a helicopter scene. If you watch it and you watch the helicopter scene, I talked to Tom Connors, and he agrees that even my wife said you and Gary would do this scene. I was like, yes. Because I was laughing. I was almost in tears on that scene because the entire time I was thinking Gary and I would make the scene so good. But yes, I should. So I'm thinking maybe this coming Saturday I'll do a Lego build in the evening. I just need to do a set schedule of Lego build because it's Lego build to me is more of kind of like in the spur of the moment thing.
Yeah, that's the way it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if I want to get some people on, I need to do a 24-hour notice of like, hey, I'm doing this day.
Doesn't matter how much notice I have, I won't be able to come this time of day because I'm out at the lake.
But maybe Saturday night I'll do a Lego build next week. But because we were doing a Mustang, this
Yes.
Tuesday, we're doing a show all on cars, which has
Nice.
become kind of the panel's favorite topic next to cooking. And
Yes.
we'll be talking about motorcycles and all that fun stuff. And yeah, if you want to get any updates on anything I do, or you just want to talk, and you can find me on Instagram now at rancorsteve or on X at not rancorsteve. I know that sounded a little weird right there, but if you just want to talk, get updates, get to know me, man, you guys are awesome. It's a lot of fun. So on that note, I want to thank everyone in the chat, everyone for on the panel. I'm most likely going to do a Lego build at least once a weekend or something like that. But yeah. On that note, I want to thank everyone. You guys have been fun. The conversation's been awesome. John, Suzanne, Herc. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Herc was there.
I will see you guys Tuesday, if not, maybe Friday night or Saturday. Who
You bet.
knows?
Awesome.
All right. I'll see you guys.
Yeah,
Ciao.
see you, man.
See you later, Steve.